take a look at the starters for the UST Golden Tigresses. Hilongo, Altea, Abu, Carvalho, Poyos. For the Adamson Lady Falcons, Nitura, Villegas, Dote, Ike, Mordi, Sagaysay, and Juris Manuel. A 3-game losing skid. It has not happened to them since season 80.
Right, they're in the middle of the standings, and as for Adamson, they're currently 7th place.
So falling behind in the Final Four race, and they want to catch up real bad here. First point will go to none other than moving forward. 1-point lead for UST. Hilongo again. 1-2 play, no good. Hilongo will try using the hands of Sagaysay. UST. So a 1-point lead here for UST. Adamson playing catch up. They go to Poyos, fighting her way through the block. Important that UST creates some separation here between them and the Fighting Maroons. Carvalho, back set to Jurado. And the blockers here of Adamson, too late to close out that block. Yep. Adamson playing feisty today here in this first set against UST. Combination play! Working well here for UST. Across the board for Cassie Carvalho. 3-point lead, UST. It's a good serve. Overpass. Not the best of sets. Wow. Abu was actually asking for that ball again, but Cassie decided to just give this one to Red Jurado, who delivers.
And mind you, the set was near.
Carvalho now the second best setter in the league, averaging 4.84 excellent sets per set. Here comes Nitura. What an angle from Shai. It is saved though. Mordi saving that one for Adamson. Nitura from the back. That's a good one. What a good play again from Carvalho. Executed so perfectly. One of the best liberos that we have in the UAAP right now.
Against the LSU, with 5 thrilling sets. But talk about Reg Jurado.
Francis Mordi, who needs to come up big today to be able to help Shai Nitura with a scoring load. Hilongo.
That's inside. And dead in that sequence.
Sails outside though. Good intention here. If they're able to overcome Adamson. Good save from Reg. Poyos was gonna try to chase that one, still alive though. Great hustle from the Golden Tigresses. Nike, single block. Joust at the net. And it is won by UST. Cassie Carvalho now with 6 excellent sets. Nitura challenging the blockers again. Off the block and out. And Shai now leading all the scorers in this match with 6 points. A service ace for Eloy Dote. Botched play, miscue for Adamson. Chance here, UST. They go to Hilongo. Carvalho.
What a set.
Finds Reg.
What a set.
And everything just going right here. Nike will serve. Cassie goes to Altea.
Is there a touch on that one?
There is. Altea will serve, averaging 6 points per game here in season 87. Sagaysay will go to Villegas. Not yet. Because Jen and Coach Kung Fu told them that they need to get over it and they need to move on. They did so. Nagkaraoke pa nga, diba?
Yeah.
After the game. And
It worked.
I feel like it did work. Absolutely. Mahina. Middles have to be activated here as well. Unfortunately, though, for the Adamson Lady Falcons, for Shai Nitura, that is a service error, which means...
We love seeing her leadership for her squad, guiding them in the right direction. We did talk about her in the pregame. And there you have it with that combination play by the Adamson Lady Falcons here. Much needed point here as UST has been creeping in.
Ferdora will serve. Sagaysay finds Mordi. Goes cross. Poyos. Nothing yet. Sagaysay. Ooh. What an attack from Shai Nitura. Lost for words. Out of nowhere. Got a Take a look at this again. Beautiful play. Even with 11 points already off 10 attacks, 1 block here in just the second set. It continues for Adamson and not the... They send this one to Poyos. Unpacked.
Good up.
Mordi waiting for it. Get that a little too slow.
And also not in the right defensive spot for that cross-court attack, but perfect first contact. Take a look at that one-handed save.
Napapag-iwanan na yung UST sa second set. Attack points 2 for UST, 9 for Adamson. Another one from Red Pascon. So now you can see what you were Plaza as well here.
Good serves.
Sagaysay to Bascon. Topped up. They find Poyos from the left. That's gonna go at 16, USC at 11. 1-2 play, unsuccessful for Carvalho. Netura. Rejected. Easy over. Chance for the white shirts. They give this one to Poyos. Babalik sa USC. Puntos. Adamson. This offensive block is brought to you by AIA, formerly the Limelight.
Players get tired after attacking for so long.
So she needs some help. Cordora. Sagaysay sends this one to Shai. Corrado. 1-2 play. Nandoon si Detlet. Heroics from Pepito. Cordora. Cross court no good. Babalik kay Netura. We got a rally here.
That's a good set.
They choose Reg. Another block from the Lady Falcons. Cordora.
That's outside.
And Cordora's biggest output this season is 4 points. Right now, she's at 3. Netura again. Jeez. You know, Shai Netura, whenever she elevates. With that. 3 points now for Cordora, off 2 attacks and 1 block as Sagaysay finds Francis Mordi.
Crucial. That's a good serve.
Angge. Right on the money for Poyos. It's Poyos versus Netura.
Poyos saving all her energy. And now that she's in the front row, full strength here.
21 serving 23. That's a good serve. Mordi. Poyos from the left pin. Right through the block. Angge Poyos carrying the UST team on her back. They are down by 1. Facing the pressure by Gatorade. Another one though from Shai Netura. Adamson here now at set point. Carvalho will serve. Unfortunately, that's going to be a service error. Will be on deck to serve now for UST. Netura. They'll try the other side. They go to Bascon. Cordora. Nothing yet here. Manuel bumps it to Shai. One save from Poyos. They go to Horada waiting for it. Shai again. Sharp angle. Dug up. Little too tight. One more time for Netura. Rolls it over.
So smart. Smart rookie.
Multi squads. Horada will serve. Sagaysay to Netura from the back row. There she is again. And with those kinds of attacks from Shai Netura from the back. That was Pia Abu with her second point of the match. We're tied at 4. Mordi again.
It's inside.
Inside.
Targeting zone 6.
As talked about. Much better serve from Carvalho. That's a service ace. Exactly what they needed. They tied this game 9-all. Dote serving. Reg has been silent. She'll try Angge, dug up. Mordi will adjust. Cassie, what a great play. The UST Golden Tigresses deceiving the defense.
Setting the right people at the right time, knowing when to activate the combination plays. Gotta activate Reg Jurado when she's in the front row.
Another deadlock 10-all. Manuel passes it to Shai. Changing the approach. Carvalho finds Poyos. She'll try again. Straight to the hands of Manuel. Easy over chance. White shirts. Angge for the third time.
There's a touch on that one. Open for her to dig, but hesitation coming from Det.
Poyos digs deep. Nothing. Mordi. Carvalho back set to Reg Jurado. They're gonna chase this. Easy pickings for Aposaga. Carvalho finds Angge. Really challenging the blockers here of Adamson. And you can see we are welcome back to the jostle to net. USC has it. Carvalho sends this one to Poyos. Great placement attack from Angge Poyos. USC is kind of struggling with their focus, I would say, also here in the third set.
Lack of focus is right, Billy.
Denial at the net. And his face, Agaysay, and you love it when the setters are able to block. But right now, after that block from Space Agaysay, Poyos, dug up by Shai. Mordi from the left pin, puts it away.
Selecting that one for that cross-court attack, and you can see they're getting the digs of Angge Poyos on her attacks. Take a look at that. All given to Angge Poyos.
2 straight points here for Adamson. The right help that Shai needs in this game. Right. A little too tight. Adamson has it. They need a good swing. They go to Dote. Dug up. Carvalho finds Angge. This one outside. Scoreboard reads 20-18 in favor of the Lady Falcons. And Jay, what can you say about this Lady Falcons team today?
Very steady in defense. They're anticipating the attacks of Angge Poyos. They're getting a rebound on her attacks.
Let's take a look.
It is a clean attack going outside. And it seems to me as Angge Poyos has been intimidated by the block so far. You can see that she's been touched on the block.
We have 8 blocks now on the side of the Lady Falcons. 3-point lead for the blue shirts. They've been feeding the ball to Angge Poyos. Back row attack. Just rolling it over for Shai. Poyos again. Nandoon si Bascon. Mordi with a push. Carvalho still to Poyos. But this time is successful in the attack.
And breaking that wall on the digs as well.
I've not mentioned a lot of names here from the USC side. Quite the opposite here for Adamson. Poyos again. Sorry, that was Hilongo now. They're trying Poyos again. Mordi. X marks the spot for Francis Mordi. Take a look at that, Jay. Pia Abu will serve for the white shirts. Sagaysay. Pinetura from the back. Inside.
This defense not looking like their usual performance.
Absolutely. Carvalho just fighting her way through that joust, overpowering. Nandoon pa si Louie Romero and Trisha Tubu. And that is definitely all in. They need a good serve. Sagaysay goes to Villegas. They're going to chase this one. Poyos. It's still alive. Great hustle from Adamson. And that's it for our third set. For the rest of the UST Golden Tigresses. And with that, Adamson Lady Falcons take set number 3. It has been a challenge here for Adamson. But if you're UST, you also need to bounce back here in this game. They go to Netura, right in front of Dead Pepito. Of this challenge.
Inside.
Yep. So successful here for our coach.
All given to Angge Poyos.
Pepito bumps this one to Poyos. As we turn this one over to Terzi Zolweta of UST for Cassie Carvalho. She will serve for the white shirts.
Good dig.
Tagaysay to Bascon with a quick one. They're able to send this one over. Faye finds Netura going cross. So from 2-2 in that year, it became 2-6. And they're in dangerous waters right now. They need to step it up.
Players will find their groove today. Adamson stepping up, but of course it is not done just yet. But Tagaysay
Carvalho. Miscue, nandun si Detet sa harap ni Poyos. They're scrambling for that ball. They give this to Hilongo. Different approach. Right. A sigh of relief, and you can see it in her face. Point to Reg Jurado as well with a save. 2-point lead now, Adamson. They need a good swing. They go to Netura. And of course, she's successful. She makes it look so easy. Angge Poyos. Netura popped up. Poyos chases it, pushes it through for Adamson. But the role players also really stepping up. A service ace for Aldea. Aldea with 7 points. She will serve again. Tagaysay to Mordi from the left pin. Defensive woes. It's a 2-point lead for Adamson.
It's a good serve.
Poyos combination play for UST. It's good. Cassie serves. Tagaysay finds Shai Netura. And of course, you're going to give it to Netura. 23 serving 22. Good serve. They go to Jurado. Goal for Reg. 2 sets to 1. Let's take a look at this. There wasn't any. No block touch, unsuccessful. 23 all. Tagaysay. That's outside. Cassie.
That's too tight.
Goes to Reg. They make do. They're scrambling for that ball. Netura of winning their 4th game. And as for UST, they want to bounce back. What do? Carvalho sends this one to Reg Jurado. That's what you do. In control all throughout. Consistent, dependable. That's Reg Jurado for you.
She's always been that consistent leader.
Abu to serve. Tagaysay. Miscue there. Chance for the white shirts. They go to Reg. Slices through the block of the Adamson Lady Falcons. Unsuccessful challenge. There it is. It's inside. Jurado. Abu will serve. UST at set point. Tagaysay finds Shai Netura. Nothing yet for Adamson. Jurado for the set. All about resilience here for UST. That's going to be a service ace. Tagaysay finds Netura is blocked.
It's said this is where you need to play your best.
Another service ace, and now is not the right time to crumble it for Adamson as we turn this over to Terzi Zolweta.
quicker reactions, everyone in sync. Free ball over.
USC has had 3 5-setter games in season 87. Nitura stops the bleeding.
Now, coach asked them to keep that energy and momentum going, and that losing that set just means they need to adjust. Now, one player whose fighting spirit remains the same since she entered the court is Red Bascon. Red's personal motto is push yourself, and indeed we saw it manifest today as she keeps pushing herself to do her best and fulfill her goal of helping the team. And now in this last set, Coach Yude asked them to embody that mindset as he wants them to give their all and give more. Now back to the panel.
Thank you for that, Ella. And they're giving it their all here in this sequence, as we can clearly see. Easy over chance for Adamson. Sagaysay finds Shy. A lot of determination. I credit also the defense of Francis Mordi for Adamson. She's been incredible defending the back. USC gets another one. So far, so good. 17 points now for Reg Jurado. That was her first point of the 5th. Running attack, popped up, good up. They go Jurado again. She has taken control. UST. 25 points now for Poyos. They hold on to a 4-point lead. Nitura. Smart placement. Yep, Shy. The rookie. Bascon will serve. Cassie. To Hilongo. Dug up. Sagaysay chases it. Bumps this one to Shy. Good up. Pepito. To Jurado. Rolls it over. A little too late for Francis Mordi. The roles that you're playing in this match today. Sagaysay finds Nitura. It's been her all throughout. She's looking at the bench. She's asking for a check. She's holding on to a 4-point push here in our 5th set. A long match filled with a lot of ups and downs for both these squads. Definitely what a treat for all the fans this Wednesday. Take a look at the challenge. Shy was asking for a check. Looks like there's not going to be any block touch. Unsuccessful for Coach JP and the rest of the Lady Falcons. Won against the LSU in the first round, lost to the LSU in the second round. That was 5 sets, as well as FEU. Adamson, this is their 3rd 5-setter of the season. Here comes Nitura over the blocker. Smart move by Nitura. Chance here for Adamson to regain that momentum. Cassie finds Hilongo. Much better attack from Beth Hilongo. Nike to serve for the blue shirts. Carvalho finds Hilongo with a push. They send this one to Mordi. Nike, babalik naman kay Mordi. Great execution, better execution for Francis Mordi. Cassie finds Poyos. Challenges, single block. 4-point advantage for UST. Good serve. Faye finds Mordi. Nandoon si Poyos. Back set to Hilongo. And what a time to step up. What a time to shine here. Finish this match on a high note. 11 serving 6. Nitura from the back. Gold for Shy. So whether it's the Cassie. They need a good swing from Angge. What a smart move from Poyos with a semi-swipe. Good serve. 5-point lead for USC. Here comes Mordi. Walang takot pumalo for both these teams. Chance USC. Cassie will choose Pia. Carvalho serves. Faye finds Nitura. Babalik sa Adamson. Nitura again. Second time is blocked. And that is it for our